Right-click on headset 2 under sources.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Now it's picking up. Hold on. Hello? Test. All right. Hello, hello. I see we got 4 people in here now. Sydney, how's it going? Hi, everyone, and a good luck to all pool players. Thank you, Sydney.
Hold on, let me yell text.
So tonight we do have David Stutz versus Victor. Race to 7, 9-ball. And Mike Shriver should be coming. I heard that Mike will be commentating. If not, we might have to get Matt or somebody over here. Why, does Brad want to commentate? All right.
You know him?
All right, everybody. I see we have 8 viewers. Give us 1 moment. Players will lag for break. I think I got to get a second commentator here, so give me 1 moment. All right, well, we're going to get started here. We have Dave Stutz versus Victor. Both players just lagged off. It looks like Victor won the lag. We are playing 9-ball, race to 7, all ball fouls. 3 foul rule, push out in effect after the break. and we'll see what Victor can do for us for our opening break here. Apparently, Mike Shriver was supposed to come and commentate, but looks like he might be running a little bit late. I think he might be out with his grandkids at the moment, so could be running a little late. Unless somebody wants to come into the booth and commentate, I think we'll be all right. So we have had Dave Stutz on the live stream before. Dave lost pretty badly to Joe Mantione. I want to say it was 7-1 or 7-2 was the score. So Dave kind of gives a chance to redeem himself here. And he's facing a tough opponent here. I'd say, for this match, this is Victor's first match. So I guess, if Victor can keep his cool, I think Victor's the favorite here. I say, my score prediction will, I'll say 7-5 Victor. I think Dave will fight harder this time. And we see Victor has a pretty nice opening layout here. However, misses the 2. And Dave here is going to be presented with a pretty nice safety opportunity. I mean, I think the bank is on if he wants to come 2 rails for shape on. Is that the 3 there in the corner? No, that's the 7. Could play for the 4. Yeah, the 3's in the upper right. The ball colors are a little deceiving with the blue cloth in the camera. So that is the 3 in the top right. So the bank is on the 2. Let's see what David likes to do here. And he went for it. Dave does like to bank. He is on the 3, but it's a little tough, little on the rail here. And he goes for 2 banks right off the bat. Wow. That would have been one heck of a start. And Victor comes back to the table now with a pretty nice opportunity. Getting to the 4 is a little tricky. He's got some traffic. Unless he can just hold a 3 or go into it. That also works. Victor does miss the 4, and Dave isn't really left with too much here. If I was Dave here, if I wouldn't play safe, I'd get behind the 6. He's going for the bank. He's going all out on the aggression. He makes it, but I don't think he can make this. He went for the bank, I think, again. And Victor attempts to play safe, almost makes the cock-tat double. That would have been one heck of a shot. No, don't scratch, don't scratch, don't scratch. All right, Dave's all right. And Victor here coming to the table. Both players off to a little bit of a struggle. Dave's making the bank shots and coming up with the shots, but just can't seem to capitalize on some of his great shots here. I don't know how each player is, skill-wise on the big table. I know Dave plays quite a bit of bar box 8-ball. I've seen Victor playing some small table tournaments, but I'm not sure how Victor's big table game is. But as I said before, Dave does have some experience on the TV table, so to speak, and I think that might give Dave an edge. And Dave just slops that one in. And is a little out of line here. Looks like Dave's electing to kick one rail. Hits it pretty well, gets some separation, and leaves Victor pretty tough on this. Just want to thank everybody for tuning in. I see we got 11 people watching. And it looks like Victor tried to play safe, but leaves Dave a fairly makeable shot here with easy position on the 9. I think Dave's looking to get out here. Just focus on making the ball. And he overran it too. Does he fluke it? Wow, Dave gets away with one. Remember, 9 ball, we do play flukes, so it is not call shot. So Dave is still at the table. And, you know, Dave's going to go for the banks. Dave is pretty good at banking. I see him bank on a small table. And this might get a little interesting here. This could be a double hit unless he thins this enough. I think he's okay for the double hit. I don't think there's nothing to worry about. You know, but I think that's just some of the psychology. It's kind of easy to poke at it. Wow, and he scratches. Wow. Wow. Well, that game goes to Dave. Dave is now up 1-0 off a really unfortunate scratch there by Victor. That hurts. A quick look at our scoreboard here for Bison Billiards leaders. These are some of our top players. The only 2 positions that have changed is I believe Vinny has gone up to 6th after beating Chuck on Friday. So Vinny is now in 6th, and then Chuck is in 7th. And I know after this match we have Dwyer versus who is it again? I can't remember. Versus Dave Bauer. So that'll be a good match. That is not a challenge match. I believe that's just the 2 of them for good spirit and camaraderie. Oh, and I guess Victor made Dave shoot the 9 ball.
Okay. So I've been on the wrong team.
So Dave is racking. We are playing winter break format, race to 7. I see Dwyer has just walked in the building.
As soon as I saw you.
Looks like Dave's going for break on the left side. Does make decent contact, but doesn't look like anything's going to fall, and Victor actually gets actually a nice run here. And it looks like that is the 3 ball near the 1, since the ball colors are a little confusing. That is the 7 in the lower left. So just the 7 is a little darker and the 3 looks orange.
What's up? Have land.
I'm out here trying to recruit a commentator, and nobody else wants to commentate. So looks like I'll be alone driving the ship for tonight. Dave does make the 1. Really out of line here on the 2. This 2 doesn't go anywhere. It's probably just looking to play safe here. Oh, it did go to the corner. I didn't think it went past the 4. What a shot by Dave. Is he trying to slice this in the lower right? And he did. Wow, what a shot by Dave. And I'm willing to put money on that he banks this 4-ball. I'm willing to put money on it. Yep. And Dave does get a bit of a roll. I don't know if Victor jumps. I don't know if that's part of his arsenal. Looks like he's electing to kick 1 rail at this. Kicks at it with a decent pace. Don't scratch. All right. Looks like Dave should probably be looking to play safe here, is what I would assume. Wow, Dave is not playing safe. Dave is going for every bank shot he's seen so far. And Victor comes up with a great shot. Wow. With a fairly easy run out. The 6 doesn't go quite past the 7, but I'm sure he can maybe play the ticky off the rail or play the 6-7. So Victor has options here. Victor just steadying himself before he gets down on the ball. Elected to stop the ball. I don't know if that was quite the shot. Maybe should have, tried to roll forward. I think now he's a little out of line here. It looked like he was going at the 7, play the carom shot. Dave goes for the bank. Dave is on fire with the banks. I mean, I think that's 2 for 3 now he's made. And fairly kind of straightforward out here. If he can come up with a little bit of top left, get past the 9, yep, don't scratch. Okay, he's all right. With some angle, perfect. And probably just float 2 rails down. Floats 2 rails down, a little on the rail, but he's pretty much straight in. He should be okay. Don't second guess yourself. Just go up there, stroke the ball. There's no risk of scratching. And it's just a little shaky on it. And Dave doesn't look too happy about it either, walking off. He's talking to himself a little bit. I think Victor is just happy he's still at the table. Yeah, Victor slightly overcut it and is going to leave Dave fairly straight in. Kind of clear ahead a little bit. Treat it 1 shot at a time. You're on the rail. It's a little awkward. I would expect Dave to make this. Just tries to tap it in. And unfortunately leaves Victor a pretty makeable cut shot here. And Dave is not happy. Dave is steaming a little bit. Well, it's 1-1. Should be. Yeah, 1-1. In the race to 7. I see we got 7 people watching. Any chatters out there? Any predictions? I'm going to see if I can get us a a little prediction going here. Unfortunately, I can't see chat in OBS, and I can't seem to log into the YouTube page, so I unfortunately can't do the prediction. But I'm curious to see what everybody thinks out there. Who's going to win this match? Victor breaking off from the left side, makes 2 balls on the break. Not quite the shot on the 1. Elects to push out. And I would imagine Dave's going to take this with the way how he's banking. I'm thinking Dave's going to make this 1 ball and probably try to bank this 3. Dave elects to move the magic rack. I agree with that statement. I see Dwyer warming up there over on table 4. Looks like he's getting in stroke. See, he's playing with a carbon fiber shaft. Oh, that's the 5 ball. That's not the 1 ball. So the 3 ball is the lowest ball on the table. And overcuts it. And I don't see why Victor wouldn't play safe here. Yep, just like that. Perfect. Now this is a little bit tricky. I'm pretty sure Dave jumps. And it looks like he's looking at the 1 rail. Huh. Or is he looking at the Z shot? No way. I think the 5's in his way. Yeah, it looks like he's electing to go 1 rail with a little bit of top and does not hit it. So Victor will be presented with ball in hand here with a fairly reasonable run out. So once again, that is the 5 there in the, that is the 5 in the top left. Is he trying to go for another follow? He is. He's trying to get him on 2 here. I like this play by Victor, actually. Try to get Dave on his toes a little bit. He knows Dave is kind of steaming a little bit, maybe a little bit upset with himself, so try to put Dave off his game a little bit. Dave is banking like crazy. With a little bit of right English. And does not hit it. Dave Stutz is now on 2 fouls. So once again, 3 fouls means that Dave loses the rack, for anyone not familiar with 9-ball. But I really don't think the 3 fouls on here. They're all there. I feel like Victor has too much to lose here by going for 3 fouls. Wow, and it looks like he's going to go for the 3 fouls.
I'm going to leave it all right here.
Wow, he actually hit it pretty good. Little nudge from the 6. Not quite. Should be a fairly straightforward hit. Looks like Dave's looking to assess if it's on the rail or not. Both players are now assessing that. I'd imagine you're probably looking to hit this 3-ball a little full, leave the cue ball up table, have the 3 bank past, and he scratches. Wow. Dave loses the rack to a 3 foul. That's so unfortunate. Oh, that's gonna, man. So Victor now up 2-1. Wow. I honestly can't believe it. I don't think Lance can believe it either. Lance, can you believe it, Lance?
No, I can't.
Wow, he hits it and then scratches. That's just unbelievable. Wow. Yeah, Dave doesn't look pleased either. It's still only 2-1. Still a close game. Now you just got to not let this tilt you and get back in this match. And just put it behind you. Once again, we are at Bison Billiards, ladies and gentlemen. The premier pool hall of Western New York. I don't know how many tables we have. I mean, we got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 big tables. I want to say 25, 30 small tables. Come on down to Bison Billiards if you haven't already, if you're from Rochester, Syracuse area. Plenty of leagues Monday through Thursday. APA, BCA, or if you're into big table leagues, we have a big table straight pool league. I know that'll be starting up again soon. So if that's something that interests you. And Victor does, once again, sink another ball and is presented with another open table. Let's see if he can convert here. He had the same opportunity last rack, but couldn't convert. And looks like Victor has sped up his pace a little bit. Just simply come 2 rails out here, and he does. Man, I'm so used to that. That 3 ball is messing me up. But fairly straightforward rack here. You just kind of come 2 rails around. And he overcuts it again. And he was pretty good. Nice angle on the 4. I see no reason why Dave shouldn't get out here either. As long as you just focus on making this ball, position's fairly natural. And he does. It comes off a little heavy, but the 8 ball came to his rescue. Don't get in his way. The 4 should just go past. Play this ball probably with a little bit of left. Come out 2 tables just to get closer to the 6. Yeah, a little tricky now, but that does open the 7. Once again, for anyone just tuning in, I see we now have 14 viewers. Dave did lose the last rack to a 3 foul. So I think mentally, I think Dave needs to get out here, get some of his confidence back, because, coming back from a 3 foul can kind of hurt your mental game. And Dave makes it. Luckily, this 8 ball is where it is. He can cheat this pocket quite well. Probably just, I would imagine, float 1 rail into position. Elects to draw. I might have elected to play off the long rail there, get closer, because now this ball is missable. Pressure's on. Focus down on making the ball. You don't really have a scratch there. And he just caught it a little heavy. Yeah. Both players are giving each other chances here. And if I'm Victor, I think I'm looking to bank this ball. Bank this ball in the lower left. You're up 2-1. Make it 3-1 right here. Yeah, I hit it pretty good, too. Well, this should calm the nerves a little bit. Just don't do anything dumb here. Perfect. Well, we're now a tied match. Two-2 is our score, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, here's Buffalo's top players. Vinny should be in 6th place. That's the only changes that we need to make to this scoreboard. So the match playing right now, Dave versus Victor, is a little round robin that they're doing to get on the scoreboard. So there's a wait list to get on the scoreboard. So it'll be Dave versus Victor, and then we'll have another match. And then the 2 winners of each matches will then play to get for a chance on the scoreboard. So that's this match going on right now. And it looks like Dave is looking to break off here. Dave sticking with his same break option. Does make the win ball and the one ball. Makes 3 balls on the break. This is a good break for Dave. We also got a great turnout for league here tonight. I see we got almost all of our small tables filled up. On Monday nights, we do have APA League if anyone's looking to join a league. Nice, great, beginner-friendly league for anyone that's maybe new to the game of pool or looking to get into it. Highly recommend it. Carl is the league operator. He also runs several other leagues at a couple different pool halls in the Western New York area. So if you're looking to play, come on down. They're always looking for new players. And Dave goes for the cross bank. Wow, what a shot. Don't get behind the 9. Wow, I think he just barely has a slice of it. What a shot. Dave is on fire with the banks. I think Dave needs a new nickname. I think it needs to be Dave the Banker Stutz. Wow, that's incredible. Dave is electing to jump this. Jump bank. Oh. Well, Dave comes back to the table. I wasn't paying attention to what Victor did. I'm trying to recruit a commentator, but nobody wants to commentate. I guess it's just me out here. And I'm going to guess Dave's going to go for this bank. Look to probably draw it to maybe hold for shape for the 6 and the... Oh, he actually went for a save. Try to get him behind the 8, I'm assuming was what he was trying to do there, but didn't quite work out like what he wanted. But Victor is bridging up here, a little awkward. Yeah, I got to bridge up here, trying to force it a bit. Easy to overcut this ball. Yeah, overcut it. Yeah, it's easy to do that one. But will he get a little roll here? Not quite. Leaves Dave a tester. I think this is one of those shots here on the 5 where you're not trying to get too cute with it. Don't try to get too much into it. Yeah, don't scratch. Okay. Dave's still getting a little bit of a roll of the ball right now. Victor's picking up his speed. Oh, he did have all of it. And Dave's back to the table really quick once again. I feel like Victor might have rushed that a little bit. I think Victor had it the whole way, but I think just kind of slow down a little bit, settle into this match. You're going to get chances and just capitalize the most on what you have. And Dave misses a fairly routine ball there and leaves Victor straight in here. Yeah, the Moose is on the loose again. He's back. I mean, the Moose just needs action. And both players here coming through with some little bit of errors, a little bit of unforced errors here from both players. And Dave's going to overroll this a little bit, a little funny here. I think on that shot, you always want to play it, kind of err on the side of hitting a little bit softer. I think you'd rather always be above the 6 than be here. Unless you want to cut this in the side, I think I'll pass. And it looks like that's what he tried to do. And leaves Victor nothing easy. I would imagine Victor just plays this in the bottom right. Try to come up 1 rail. Could scratch if he doesn't hit it too good. And it looks like Dwyer's up here ordering some food for his for his match up next. It'll be Dave Bauer versus Jason Dwyer up next. And Jason's getting fueled up. Victor did cut it. He did play in the lower right and elected to draw. And it's a little funny here on the 8. And it looks like he's going to be looking to bank this as well. But elected to play safe. Wow, and Dave flukes it. I'm talking to Dwyer here, trying to get a little pre-match interview here on Dwyer. He's distracting me. And this just in, Dwyer's a little sick, so maybe that might give Dave Bauer a little advantage. But Dave capitalizes. We're now at 3-2. After a crazy fluke there from Dave, that was almost unbelievable. The moose is on the loose. Thank you, Michael, for tuning in. I would imagine you're a friend of Dave Stutz. Do you by chance go golfing with him? Michael, for the audio, I could be muting myself because I got some people coming up to me. Is it cutting out like midway through while I'm talking? I appreciate it. Thank you. So Dave is breaking off here. Oh, it's Dom. Hey, what's up, Dom? Under Michael, huh? You like fake names. And Mike does make the one on the side. Almost gets a really unlucky kiss and scratches. And it looks like he can make the 2 here. So once again, that is the 3 ball near the side pocket. Very easy to get the 3 and the 7 and the 5 kind of confused with the colors in the camera. Yeah, Dom, I got people walking up to me. I'm the only commentator out here, you know, trying to recruit somebody, but I guess nobody wants to, so I'm all alone out here. Apparently Mike Shriver was supposed to come commentate, and he left me hanging. And I got 2 people that could commentate but would rather play. You know, I don't blame them. Looks like Victor was playing a little 2-way, but ends up leaving this here for Dave. Position is fairly straightforward. Just gotta control your speed here. Don't hit this 2 ball too hard. Just beat the 7. Is the 7 getting his way? It looks like it. I can, but that might be dangerous. I don't know what Dave's playing here. Wow, he's playing the 7 carom. Wow, what a shot. Dave is whipping out all the shots here tonight. Bank shots, caroms, cross corners. I mean, wow. Just got to stun this over a little bit. And he did that beautifully. 2 great shots there by Dave. Probably just float 1 rail down for this, play the 5 in the same corner. Want some angle here. Perfect. Yeah, it might be a little straight, but the 8 ball will be the problem here. The 8's going to be the problem. I think here on the 6, I almost just want to come back and forth, but that 8 is just in such a tricky spot. Yeah, he elected just to hold it, and I don't really care for this. You're making this 8 ball really missable. You could maybe get a little fortunate, you know, leave the 8 ball down table, use the 9 ball as a little safety, but I guess we'll see how Dave's luck's going. Yeah, he elected to cut it. Did have position. And Victor is presented with a shot. You could bank at this. Could play safe behind the 9. Yeah, play safe behind the 9. Yeah, I don't think he got there. And it looks like Dave is looking at the cut here. Probably play this with a little bit of inside. Check it up. Yeah, it's easy to overcut it there. Did have the position, kind of. See if Victor can convert. Just make the ball. Needs that to run just a little. He should be okay. Scratches in play here, depending on how hard he hits it. But I would imagine Victor can miss a scratch. Yeah. Good shot there by Victor. We're now tied up, 3-3. Remember, now it is race to 7, so I don't know, players are now racing to 4. Just this one. Thank you. Got more tables filling up here by the minute. We got big tables filling up with some of the patrons here at Bison's. It's actually looking to be a great night out here. You know. I would imagine Victor's going to stick with his same break. I mean, he sank 3 balls the last time. Both players are breaking pretty decent, making balls, but not ending up with the greatest shots on the 1 ball. And yeah, that break is working out well for Victor and really get a shot here on the 1. Wants this 1 to stay up, and it does. And that is the 3 ball in the middle of the table, right above the 9 ball. Jay Reed, yes, there is a second event. It's Dave Bauer versus Jason Dwyer up next. And I think right here is the shot. He's getting on this 4 ball. I would imagine he could just, should just hold on this 3 ball and just cut the 4 into the lower left, and then has pretty natural position. Yep. Good shot here, playing the pattern, I think, pretty good here. This is just a matter of making the ball here on the 4. Looks like he's playing this with a little bit of low left, and he overcuts it just slightly. His cue ball was perfect, just perfect. Dave attempted to play safe and leaves Victor fairly straight in here. I think Dave realizes he's going to have to play a bit more carefully. He can't just go for some of the things because he knows Victor's going to capitalize. And Victor overcuts it, leaves Dave fairly straight in here. I'd imagine you probably just maybe try to draw your ball a few inches here or follow, depending on how much angle he has. How he could follow it. I don't know if that shot was ever really on. And Victor now presented with a great opportunity. Try to stop your ball, cheated a little bit. Ooh, cheated it. Oof! Use that whole pocket there. I thought I retired, Dave. Yeah, no, he's a fighter. And it looks like Victor was attempting to get on the side, and he's okay here. A little thinner than he wanted. And over, wow. He held it pretty well for the 7. This will be a test of Dave's stroke here. If you can draw this with a little bit of low left and pretty much leave the cue ball where he is now, I think that's the ideal shot. He was looking to go for a bank. I don't really know what Dave was going for there. And I see no reason why Victor doesn't play the bank here. Looks like Victor was laughing a little bit. Looks like both players were talking there. Yeah, went for the soft bank. Played it at the right speed. Does he get... Oof. Ooh, that's gross. We got Dwyer walking in between these two players here. Come on, Dwyer. Let them play. Let the men play. This is a tricky hit. Oh! With position. Wow, what a shot. That's gross. Even Victor had a smile at that one. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. No, Dave, don't overcut it. Oh. Wow, what a fluke. Oh, he should have been out. I would imagine Victor's going to play safe, get it behind the 8. That works too. This is, I don't really care for the shot as much. I feel like you know Dave is banking good right now. You know Dave is going to bank at this. He's coming up with some crazy shots. I don't think you want to give Dave even a chance. And he went for it. I mean, Dave just can't miss on the banks. Is he going to do it again? I wouldn't be surprised at this rate. I wish I had some better scorekeeping and stats here. I mean, holy smokes. Dave is on fire with the banks. And, of course, commentator's curse. Yeah, that was a tough miss. You know, my dad chimes in. Just got to bear down and make the ball on the 7. Your position was natural. Victor's got a decision. I would imagine you cut this on the side, but this is tricky to hold. Did well. Did well. Both players now have both missed 9 balls on the rail like that. Both players have. Good shot there by Dave. Dave now leads 4-3. I just had a little short conversation with Victor. He was sitting over here at the bar, and he couldn't believe that fluke. But we're going to see what both of these players can do here. So Dave does make the 5 ball. And if Dave is going to stay with his aggressiveness, I would see no reason why he wouldn't kick at this 1 ball. Try to make this 4 ball. I don't agree with the shot, but I wouldn't be surprised. And I feel like you have to. Dave is bringing out the jump cue. I'm going to guess he's looking to maybe make the 4. And if he misses, leave the 1 ball down table. I'm guessing that's what he's playing for here. Yeah, kind of looked like it. All right. Tricky opener here for Victor. I would say probably just looking to make this 1 ball, play the 2 in the top right. That is the 3 ball there near the side pocket. And leave Stutz tricky. This is tricky. I almost maybe want to cut this ball on the side, come off the short rail, and at least have a decent chance at the 2. Because I feel like if you play this ball in the corner, you don't really have that much shape. Victor does get it. Picking the tempo up just a little bit. And it's just overcutting him a little bit. I don't know if this 2 goes past the 4, but he does have a chance at also making the 3. So I would imagine he'll play the 2 in the top left. He can make the 4, the 2, or the 3 here. And wow, the 4 hangs up. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Great shot here by Victor. 8 ball, don't get in the way. Perfect. Oh, folks, now that we're a little bit settled into this match, who do we think is going to win this, Dave or Victor? Can Victor pull off the small comeback? Needs this ball to travel a little bit. That's all right. That's all right. Probably play the Z shot with a little bit of lower right. Come 2 rails. Yep. Don't get underneath it. Don't do that. Damn. Oh, that's disgusting. Wow. Victor just can't catch a break. He just can't catch a break today. And kicks at it. Don't scratch. And gets fortunate. Dave's going to win. There you go. Hey. Son's rooting for you, Dave. You got to win now. Any score predictions there, Dom? What do you think? I say it'll be 7-5. That's my score prediction. I think I said that at the beginning of the match. I don't remember. And goes for the masse and scratches. Unfortunate for Dave. Fairly straightforward out here. 7-5, you agree, Michael? There we go. All right, let's make it happen. Yeah, probably come 2 rails around here, play the 7 in the top right. Does well. I think all about here is getting a nice angle on the 8. You don't want to be too straight on this 8. I think this is just a matter of stopping your ball here on the 7. could follow it too. That works. That works as well as long as you have a nice angle on this 8. He's all right. Multiple shots you could play here. You could come around a couple rails with top left. You come out with a little bit of right. I think the shot here is top left. Yep. Got into it a little bit too much. And he's on the rail once again. He missed a shot on the rail earlier. He is getting down on it a little bit quicker. Trying to settle himself. Elects for the close bridge. And sinks it. Doesn't scratch. Nice shot there by Victor. Good out. We're now tied up. 4-4. Race to 3. Victor should win. It's in his name. Yeah, I agree. I'm thinking that out will give Victor some confidence. Dave is obviously making all the bank shots in the world. I wouldn't leave Dave a bank right now if just for like any reason. You can't leave him anything. And both players are breaking from that left side. Seems that that's working for both players. And Victor once again makes the wing ball. Doesn't really end up with a shot on the 1. See no reason to play, just play safe. Get him behind the 8. You got the 8-7. Does take the magic rack off. I agree with that. Get that thing out of your way. And Victor does attempt to play the safe. Doesn't quite get what he wanted. I would imagine Stutz gets him behind the 7-8 here. It's about the only shot. There's no reason to stay aggressive here. You're tied 4-4. The magic rack does pop out. It does fall off. I wonder if that caught him off guard, distracted him a little bit. He is talking to himself. So both players are kind of slipping up on their safeties here. I think both players have had several opportunities to play really good lock-up safeties and just haven't been able to get there yet. Dave elects to roll this in, but is not there on the 2, and I think this could hurt him. Unless he kicks this in, which at this point I wouldn't be surprised. Dave just is making all the crazy shots tonight. So I wouldn't put it past him to kick this 2 ball in. Yeah, not this time. Almost flukes it. I don't see Victor cutting this in.
No, it's all cold. That's room time.
Yeah, does play the safety. Doesn't want to make it. Doesn't want to make it. Wow. Wow. Victor just can't catch a break tonight. This is unbelievable. Wow. Well, I think Dave attempted to play the right shot. Come short rail, short rail. Always tricky, though. Could play the 9 here. Could play the 6 off the 9. Shooting at something. Does he get... Wow. And Victor kind of catches a roll. Just barely. He might be able to see an edge of this, but Victor finally gets a roll in this match. And Dave is going to swerve this. Yeah, catches the 9. So Victor now with the chance here to go up 5-4. I think the out is fairly straightforward. I think as long as he gets on the 7 okay, there should be no reason Victor doesn't get out.
I have a request. We want a burger with Doritos. Yeah, you can give me the cheddar chips.
Yeah, a little funky here. Probably I think you got to come 3 rails out here. Play the 8 in that same corner. Or is he drawn? Yeah, he's jacking up a little bit. Yeah, elected to come 1 rail. Yeah, as I said, I think getting on that 7 ball, if Victor was on that 7 ball just a little bit better, I feel like that out is fairly straightforward. And Dave just needs to get the right angle here on the 8 and have any shot on the 9. This is perfect. Just come 1 rail, float out a little bit. Just leave yourself anywhere middle of the table. Don't try to get too cute here. Don't come 2 rails. There's no reason. Well, you elected to come 2 rails, and you're a little funny now. He's okay. I would expect him to make this. Scratch could be on. I think he might just miss the side, come below it. Yeah, I think the scratch was on his mind there. I think he knew it. The scratch was on his mind. And Victor presented with... Could safe this. Get both cue balls to the long rail. Could bank it. I think where you're at in this match, you don't want Dave to bank at a ball. Dave can't miss the banks tonight. And Victor is evaluating his options. He went for it. What a shot by Victor. 5-4. Wow. Wow. Dominic, how you feeling right now? Oof. And Victor's smiling a little bit. Looks like Dave went and took a bathroom break. Yeah. Looks like we're on a little player timeout here. I think in the meantime, I'm going to take a little time out myself. I'll be back in around a minute, guys, here. Just give us 1 second. Yeah, absolutely, Vinny. Yeah, it's just me out here. I've been trying to recruit a commentator on the fly, but nobody wants to. Matt and Brad want to go over there and shoot. I think they're playing some one pocket or, slow pocket. Victor does elect to push out. I would imagine Dave's going to take this. That is the 3 ball there in the lower right. And both players being a little friendly to each other, and Victor's getting a rack for Stutz. Nice guy. Oh, that's the 5 ball again. The colors are so deceiving. So that is the 5 ball up there in the center of the table. And I don't know if this 3 goes past this 4 ball. It might. Or he could cut it left. That's a tough shot. Yeah, he elects to cut it to the left. Almost flukes it. And gets away with one. Well, it seems like now during the second half of this match, Victor's kind of getting some rolls, where Stutz was getting all the rolls.
Who's playing after that? I didn't sign up for it.
And Stutz does overcut it, giving Victor another shot at the table. I can see Victor coming, floating 2 rails down, playing the 5 past the 9. He likes to come out this way. That works. I think this is just a matter of stopping your ball. You get natural position if you leave yourself a nice little angle on the 6. Go Victor. Wow, it gets even better on the 6. The only thing here is now if you make the 6 and you just cinch it, yeah, I think even Victor knows he's not happy with where he's at. I'd comment, but I don't know which balls are which. Jay Reed, I feel you on that one. And Victor did well here. Got himself a nice angle. It's now the 8 ball. He shouldn't scratch here as long as he hits it okay. It looks like he's electing to come 1 rail into position here. Does pretty well. And he should just float across, play the 9 in the same corner. Just don't overcut it. And he overcut it. Nah, you're not wrong, Jay. You're not wrong. This one's kind of tricky. I feel like you got to play this 8 with some speed, come around the table. And that's what he went for. And he's left with a long spot shot. I see we're at 26 viewers now. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but unfortunately I can't get the polls because the chat isn't popping in OBS. So if anybody wants to get some score predictions in there, we are going to a race to 7. If anybody has some predictions out there, I would love to see it. I said Dave will win 7-5, and I feel like this ball will determine that. If Dave gets this and he overcuts it, wants this cue ball to slow down cue ball, and he gives Victor a shot. A little jerky on the stroke there. Yes, this is Cole calling the broadcast. Yes, sir. I'm out here all by myself. And Victor does make it. Victor is on the hill. 6-4. 6-4. Our next matchup will be Jason Dwyer versus Dave Bauer. As we see Dwyer walking past the table right now, getting ready. We saw him. It looks like he was getting a Powerade or vitamin water, getting fueled up for his match. He did say he wasn't feeling so well, so we'll see how that affects Dwyer going into his match. He is blowing his nose currently, so let's hopefully being sick doesn't affect him. And I gotta say, Victor's break is really helping him. He's made the wing ball, I think, every single time on the break, and there should be no reason that Victor doesn't win this match. I feel like Victor is breaking better, and honestly, I think Dave's just giving away games. Coming up with great shots, making bank shots, fluking balls, but just can't capitalize. And Dave even comments, "I had no idea how to hold the cue ball to get on the 9." That's amazing. Does he fluke one? Does he fluke one? No. Have V give Stutzy a timeout? Yeah, I think Stutz could use one. I think Stutz needs a mental timeout. But he already took one, you know. He took his player, took his player timeout, went to the bathroom, reset himself. I talked to him while I was in the bathroom, and he's just a little frustrated at the moment. I think Dave's just got to relax, let each shot come to him, and just take one shot at a time. But he's giving Victor the chances. And Victor makes a great cut. Get on the 3 with some angle, and he's once again on this rail. He missed a shot earlier in the match, but except it was a 9 ball. But I'm thinking Victor will do okay. Just float up table, come in between the 8-9, does good, overrolls it just slightly, and Drano. Unfortunate for Victor. Wow. All right, Stutz. Got to get straight on the 6. Get straight on the 6, roll forward, play the 7 in the side. I don't care for that shot. I think you're way out of line here. I feel like you just make it way harder because now you got a long shot here. You got to, float one rail into position to play the 7 in the same corner. I don't know if that was the shot there. Yeah, because then you're trying to force it. Yeah. Reason, Victor's getting a little confident, but just isn't, just doesn't have the cue ball quite where he wants it. I think for here you just play safe. If you're Victor, you're up 6-4. But I did talk to Victor, and he said he doesn't want to give Dave a shot at anything, the way how Dave's banking. And Stutz is in a little bit of a predicament here. It's easy to overrun this. You got to play this with just the right amount of speed. And he elects just play the containing shot, right? Don't get too aggressive. Just leaves the 7 on the short rail. Wouldn't surprise me if Victor shoots at this, but I don't think he will. And he missed it entirely. Wow, that could be a turning point. Will that cost Victor? Stutz has got to get out here. The 8 does go past the 9 in the lower left, so he has options. Looks like he's electing to play with some low right. Oh, okay. He's okay here if this bounces a little bit. Little angle, perfect. Got away with that one. I don't know what he was trying to do. I think he was trying to play the 8 in the lower right, but ended up here and actually has a really great angle on this 8 ball. Just make the ball. And he missed it. And he missed it. And Dave yells out to himself. All he had to do was make the ball. There was nothing to worry about. Yeah, Dave's just frustrated. The Moose is on a rampage right now. And will that cost him? Yeah. Victor comes out 2 rails and gets perfect. Great shot by Victor. It looks like Victor's going to take this match. Dave just was coming up with all the shots, making the bank shots, but just couldn't seem to capitalize and get out when he needed to get out. So great job there by Victor, and Victor wins 7-4. I'll get Victor here for a post-match interview, and we'll get Dwyer and Dave Bauer up here shortly, gentlemen. All right, I'm here with Victor, our winner. Victor, what'd you think? We know. I saw Dave kind of miss some shots. How did that feel, kind of going into it? And he was making everything.
He was making all the kick shots, bank shots. I mean, it just was. I couldn't play safe, really. I mean, I got a 3 foul on him the second game, but other than that, I couldn't play safe, and he was making everything.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't miss a bank shot as far as I'm aware. I think he missed 1 or 2, but he kind of just kept the pressure on just to have you make everything. But he also was missing some balls that were fairly straightforward, and I don't think he could get out when he needed to get out. I think you did great. You won, what is it, 7-4? How does this feel now? So now you're in the running to get on the scoreboard. So do you know who you play the winner of next?
I think I have to play Victor Guerrera.
Okay.
And then the winner of that can challenge the number 20 spot.
Okay, so you got to play Victor. Do you know Victor's Fargo?
No.
Oh, so then I guess we'll have to wait to see how you play against Victor, and then you can finally get your chance on the scoreboard.
Hopefully I practice up and get a little better. Stop missing the shots.
I'd say I wouldn't even worry about it, to be honest with you. I think you'll do all right. Great match by you and Dave. I'd say go get them, and let's go see you the next time. Thank you, Victor.
Thank you.
All right, while we get set up for our next match here, we have Jason Dwyer versus Dave Bauer. I'm going to get them set up, and we'll probably reconvene here in about 5 or 10 minutes.